Bueno, dímelo, mi gente. We doing English again. Sorry, my bad. What going on, my peoples? Hey, another night. I want to give a lot of thanks again for the support. It's been amazing. 3 episodes in. Guado with the plane crash. Papi Pops talking about having a stroke while on stage. His whole survival story. We had Carlito suffering severe burns as a child to winning the biggest barbershop show, globally. And now we have an ex-person I think a lot of people see. They know him as un charlatan, how we would say in Spanish. Very funny person, charismatic. But behind all of that, there's a lot of story. And today we're going to deep dive into the story of somebody we all know, Mr. Renny Carlos Martinez. Bueno, dímelo, Renny.
Dímelo, mi gente, dímelo. Estamos aquí. Me invitaste ya, que estamos aquí.
Yes. One thing I want to say, and I did plan this, and now that you said that, I thank you. I want to thank everybody who's come on the show and those who are coming on the show. I didn't realize that talking about certain experiences that other people might not know might make them a little way, but at the ending of the day, they was happy to do it. And I want to thank everyone for trusting me to come on the couch and to share this story and their experiences, because like how I told Carlito, how I told Papi Pops and everybody else that comes here, I want the youths to see that everybody passed through something. Just because you see us now in how we are now, don't mean that this is how it was all our childhood, all our life. We worked hard. There's a lot of roadblocks. So this is why I focus this podcast, so that y'all can see the horrors, the obstacles, and the successes you could have by determination. So, Renny, a lot of people know you for being probably one of the most funniest barbers. But to be fair, effective. Your skills is unmatched. The only one you're bad. You're bad. You got years of experience in a lot of stuff, and a lot of people, like how I said, know you for cracking a lot of jokes and being a humble person, helping a lot of people. I know me personally, I've seen Renny help people get jobs, help people hook up people here, show people stuff, help out in the community. But there's a lot of things that I've heard from Renny as well, and good stuff, and a lot of things that I was like, wow, he passed through these kinds of things for real? Like, no, man, Renny? So we're going to deep dive into this story. Renny, how was growing up in St. Croix in your era? Talk to me a little bit about your childhood.
Well, let me tell the people, first of all, I wasn't born in St. Croix. I was born in Vieques, you know what I'm saying, 1982. You know what I'm saying? Vieques, yeah. Vieques. My home, that's where I was born. The small little island. St. Croix is 28 by 7. Vieques is 21 by 4. Just that people live in the middle, so it's 30% alone. They live in the middle. 35% east, 35% west was Marines, you know, La Marina. What we call La Marina is the Navy or the Army or the military, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Long story short, I was born there, you know, to my mom, and my mom, she never really worked. My mom never really worked, so you don't know the struggle was for real.
Yeah, I can imagine, man. Struggles en Vieques, again, como él dijo ahora, shout out to todos los comarepas, dímelo, mi gente.
Yeah.
No, but in Vieques, when you go over there, it's a different culture, right? There's like no McDonald's, there's no Walmarts, there's none of that.
No.
It's a very culture-driven, centric island. And I remember growing up there, I was telling my partner this the other day, growing up there, comiendo con beef.
Sí,
Y arroz.
Solo mío.
To me, that was luxury. Like, I didn't understand that, that's all we could afford to eat. I didn't have that concept of mind, like, we have to go fishing right? The rompeola.
Yeah, you have to.
We had to go fishing and catch that fish. If not, we wanted to eat. But I didn't have that concept. I didn't understand that. Like I was just
And
like,
then for those that don't know, Vieques is us, is part of Puerto Rico, but it's a small island. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's Puerto Rico is the main island. They have Culebra and they have Vieques. Just like St. Croix, St. Thomas, St. John. 3 islands to make up Puerto Rico, you know what I'm saying? So, long story short is, the man I was 3 years old, my brother was like 1, and my sister was like a newborn. My mother migrated to St. Croix. We came here, like my grandfather had a house.
okay, nice.
So we came here, you know what I'm saying? But then when we reached here, I don't know what happened, and my grandfather kicked my mother out.
Another story for another time.
So we was in the street, bro.
At
So-
3 years old.
At 3 years old, bro. Me, my sister, and my brother. I got brother Brian and my sister Maria. We basically slept underneath trees in cars, bird cage, name it, Brian went through it. So, like Jaco said earlier, people see the vase pretty now, but they know you gotta come from the mud, take the mud, and make this vase, you know what I'm saying, to the finish. So now you see a finished vase, and you say, what? Renny, you were built from small. Nah, bro. We had struggle, we went through it, but God poured through that struggle, you know, for a reason, you know, so.
So imagine coming from Vieques, and that's the next thing now, to hablando español, coming to an English part at 3 years old with a mom, going through the struggles of basically a whole new life, right? You're starting all over. Your mom is starting all over, trying herself, and she's walking with her babies. Now she finds herself out there homeless with 3 kids,
Yeah.
and now you guys are finding your way in St. Croix.
Watch out. Jaco, me ain't gonna lie, the biggest, my mother is my everything, bro. I love this woman to the moon and back. You know, like everybody love their mother, but I have a special love for her because she never leave me behind.
Amen.
This woman went through the struggle the real way. I remember this woman asking a woman, miss, can we stay in your porch and have the night there because it's going to rain? And the woman like, no, you can't be in our porch, you can't stay in our porch. So we slept underneath a tree. We had Hugo inside a car too. Pero the good thing when a woman did that, it was a purpose because we slept underneath that tree, and like 4 o'clock in the morning, a dog wanted to bite us. So wake us up, my mother cannot wake up. That was the New Works. She walked down to New Works. If you go airport, headed to the airport, you go past what's called VIP Haven
Yeah,
and
okay.
Mr. Kial, and then the dog chased us all the way till there. Then when we reached to the stoplight, the dog chased us up the road, like towards Bethlehem Village, which people call Harvey Project.
Gotcha.
So the dog, we went to Harvey, we meet a whole empty house, number 3 house. So there's duplex. So you have number 1, number 2. The house behind the number 1 was number 3, apartment 3. It had 800 doors, but it had a roof and a full system of water. Better than what we had.
Amen. That's a great start.
So we take a shower and we lay down there. You know, we are feeling good. You know what I'm saying? That was a blessing already.
So you can remember this at what age around this now we talking about? Like around 5,
I was
6,
like
7?
5 maybe. I could say like 5. You check. So the next day, maybe 6, you know what I'm saying? I can remember. I know the next day, a man came and took my mother's name in our Jeep because Hugo had just hit. So he took my mother's name and he like, man, where your house? And I said, no, me no house gone. Well, everything she said, I know within a week, my mother got $10,000 in her check. And $10,000 in 1989.
Oh my God.
We went from bums to being, we got car bad, my mother buy we bikes, and we got brand new Benjo set. My mother fixed the whole house. We got, so we ain't bums no more, Amy.
Yeah.
We got everything. My mother even buy we chain one name. God bless we, you know what I'm saying? We were blessed.
That's exactly what I was about to say. That was a blessing.
And that was the beginning of everything, you know.
That was the breather. That was the
That was, you know, after the storm, the calm to come, and that was the calm for we went to Harvey, and even though Harvey have a lot of people talk, man, that place this, Harvey Montreal, yo, I was raised there. I got a special love for that place because they make me who I is today. I have to go through that to come Renny.
Man, a lot of greatness come out of a lot of greatness come out
So
of
I
there.
could name a lot of people, man.
A lot of successful,
You know
good
what I'm
people
saying?
that come out of there. And I love Javi as well. Like how I tell Calito, these is people who have supported us in everything, right? From music to barbering, from anything that we have done. They have supported us from back then, and they still supporting us all now.
Man, we grew up in that place and I hold that man in number 3 house. Then we went to our next house 64. Then I went to 86. And I'm saying, and I raised in Harvey my whole life, finished school, went to UVI, and started a barbering career, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
that was I was an intense. I know we just slam you out with some crazy intense stories right there, real quick. Like that was an opening I didn't even expect myself, to be honest. But just to recap real quick, because we went a little
yeah.
from the age of 3, being with a mother who's determined, right? She was determined to get her kids shelter. That's what I got from it. Again, like what you said, we don't know the hows and the whys or the hows of to what happened. That don't matter.
No.
She took initiative, got a car, found herself where, so you guys didn't even have to at least pass the hurricane in outside. At least you passed the hurricane inside the sheltered car, and a dog that chased you guys from where you guys was into Harvey
From the works of Harvey.
is basically what changed you. If you really think on it, that dog, because if the dog didn't chase how you want to reach to the house number 3, that then.
The blessing, when I got a blessing.
So this dog that at first we probably thought, wow, this dog vicious. This dog was probably the blessing and the angel in disguise telling her, you come match this week, and then I'll just follow.
God don't move in mysterious ways, bro. And
Man.
listen to me. God have been in my life my whole entire way. I put God in front of everything. This is just my mother's a believer. My mother have a Bible, all of our pictures and bunch of Psalms. My mother raised us all the Bible. My mother always tell me, your father, you ain't really got no father. Your father is the one above.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So and my mom believed that. I'm gonna go back a little forward, right? I'm gonna tell the next story. I've been in high school, right? In high school, I made it to go Santo Domingo on the baseball national team or the school team.
Nice.
And they said, Renny, we need the money by Friday. You know, you need to pay this plane ticket. So check. If not, you can't travel. And I know I don't have the money. Because my mother only have a little welfare check and food stamp. But some of my mother raised them. We raised them food stamp and welfare. And that check will come the 8th. And it's only $360. The plane ticket is $400.
Gotcha.
So even if the check come, I still can't go.
Yeah, you shot.
And they still need money for the hotel. So this woman, which is my mom, she tell me, listen to me, I had a dream. You were going. Your father above say you're going. So my mind is saying, as a child is saying, well, I don't think I'm going. Because she believed in God. She believed, as a youth man, you want to see the money. You don't want to hear.
Yeah. Yeah. You
You want to believe that God, this is God, I got to see the money. Pero my mother said, don't worry. But this is Monday. Said, Mommy, Tuesday. Remember by Friday, I go pay this ticket because we leave on a Monday. And now we get till Friday to carry to school. But so on Wednesday come, no money yet. I said, Mommy, tomorrow is Thursday. She said, you going? Don't worry, tell them when you're going. My boy, my uncle bring the meal to my mother like Thursday afternoon. Why you have a check for my mother for $3,000?
What?
My mother never worked nowhere. But I checked there with her name for $3,000.
Amen.
She said, see, I'm only there. And that one particular moment, I realized that wherever you speak, the common existence, bro.
Yes, sir. With faith in God.
You got faith, it will happen. And I was like, she changed this check, give me 800, I have 400 to pay my ticket and 400 to, hotel and to spend our like.
Nice.
I couldn't believe it.
I bet.
But she knew it was gonna happen. And that is just God again, you know what I'm saying, in my life and so on. It repeatedly like all the time it just keep repeating itself. Like over and over. Every time something I say, God, it's there. So
So we coming from all this upbringing, the Vieques Santa Cruz, what we just heard. Now Renny going to school. You live in Harvey for sure. And how now you fall in? Excuse me. How did you fall into the barbering scene of how everyone knows the El Gran Renny now as? How did that come about?
it's funny because barbering, I had a friend. I don't know if you want to talk about it, but I had a friend named O'Neill. O'Neill was my homie. We go to school together. We chill. We girls in. We used to do it. We got Harbor Night. We go to Harbor Night in West when the crews come. But he was a barber, so I did his porch every day watching he cut hair. But I ain't cutting no hair. I used to work American Tool and Supply. I work with
American
Ollie's and
Tools,
something
boy,
else.
wow.
I work Pueblo. I get my little job, this man, but this man is a barber cutting hair. Plus, I knew Pocholo. Pocholo used to cut hair too. Them time me ain't cutting no hair. These man is barbers already.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So, one day, my mother buy me a machine. My mother buy me a machine from Kmart. So then I would tell my mother, don't have it, just clean up my little beard. And I fix it up myself. Maybe 15, 16. And I pan up, walk through and say, cut here, man. So he passed, so I said, well, yeah, man. You never cut nobody before. I said, yeah. The man said, man, give me a little trim, like fix me up. And I remember the permanent Papoose. Check Papoose, Coco brother.
Papoose, yeah.
Coco brother.
Wow.
That's who passed that day. I tell you, come, man. But someone started to cut that boy hair, put a sheet over that boy, and cut a clothespin behind. But someone started to cut that boy hair. That boy got married. He got vexed when I done with he. He said, partner, what's this? I said, man, that thing look good, man. So this man want to fight. And I so crazy, I try to charge him, man. I mash him up and I want to charge him. But I said, me in pain. So this boy run off my house, Run. I feel bad, man. But that particular day, what changed, the clippers feel good in my hands. Like I feel like I did a good job. But he
You didn't like the job. You didn't like it.
he was mad. So we were crass. And I think that would have started everything. So.
Papoose.
Then I had my brother. So I used to practice with my brother. I had a neighbor named Benny. He used to come in my house. So then I used to call the little kids come. Yeah, you $1. You know what I mean?
So you walk.
I practiced with them, and then after a while, I just got a bunch of clientele behind my mother's house. So every time I come out of school, I get people waiting behind my mother's house, And for $5, whatever they have, man, I just say $5 about my price, but some come with $3, me $3 go.
Oh, you mean money is money?
Money is
especially
money.
Back then. What?
Someone said, Renny, I got $10 food stamp, you're going to take it. I said, well, you're going to be double enough food stamp is $10, So send, so I had a food stamp roll, and I had it.
Back then, you had it.
People, hey, they struggle about reading, man. And I'm saying that project, it'll build you, man. It'll really. I never had to do it over again, believe you me. I had to do it right there again.
Yeah,
Because, it's like, it's home, man. It's like a head start, it'll teach you and make you tough.
Yeah.
And make you hard. And I'm saying we cook in the bush. We were allowed to ride horse. We did everything in that place. We had the best of everything. You go to the front, we had a tunnel. We had a tunnel in Harvey, right?
God.
That'll take us underneath the highway.
Oh, God, they're going to block it now.
Take us straight to the car track.
They're going to block it now.
So we go to the car track.
For free. We used to be there rooting that tunnel. Bats and all. We still going to that tunnel.
Man. yeah, we had a good childhood breakfast.
Yeah. So, after seeing O'Neill, was there?
O'Neill, that was
And Pocholo and these other guys who are established in If it weren't for Papoose passing through, or
You
you're
know,
seeing how the Clippers feel, and you kept on with like with Brian, you
with
were
my
walking
brother,
on
yeah,
Brian, pobrecito
Benny.
de Brian, but but and Benny and all these other guys, you gained your experience through the will of wanting. You found yourself liking this. You like the transformation. You can imagine if somebody come to you and when you finish for them, people will look brand new.
My
I like
boy.
to see myself
Hey,
after I shape
and
up.
then I get a little good. So then my best friend Fresh, we attacked to somebody and the line cut. So he said, Renny, I talked to him, with him, Papo. Papo said, come, we got a little space here for you. So my heart started to pump. Because now it's like I go into the major leagues.
Uh-huh.
I cut to him behind my mother washroom. But me ain't really good. I think I good, but you don't really know. No, when you go with the big dogs, no. So now the man said, well, I got some line cuts now. I see Skinny Man, I meet Skinny Man, Harba Face, Papo, I don't know Frank Kelly. I don't know if Joey was there at the moment, but I know I meet Malik, I meet a couple of these barbers.
Mm-hmm.
So they tell me a test run, like cut somebody. Me really had a good edge. I know back in the days, one machine, you had a canary machine, you cut the hair with that and then you turn it and you shape up with the same machine because we couldn't afford
Yeah,
the real
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
So when I reached the shop, a barber named Skinny Man tell me, you could borrow my edger, I got two of them. He said, I got three of them, he tell me. So I borrow one, my son. So I put it on top the station. By the time I turn the man, the machine fall in the ground, break the man blade. That boy was so nice. He said, don't worry, man, I have a next one. He lent me a second machine. I ship up partner. Same thing happened again, you hear me? I judge my machine a second time, a second machine now. Break it.
Wow.
I said, partner, I don't want to borrow no more machine. I don't think he will let me the turn machine anyhow, but
But still, yeah. Beat it to the
I don't
punch.
want no more machine. He said, I was nervous. I was really, really nervous. Like my
Yeah,
hand was
you
shaking.
got the pressure of
Yeah.
these professional barbers now won't judge me, and oh God.
But I had a barber named Papo. He like, just relax, bro. You got this. You know what I'm saying? You've been doing this in your house. Everybody went through what you're going through. Just relax.
Yeah.
And he was my mentor, man. I might have come out to Papo, wherever he there, because he, my son, watch out. I couldn't really cut no hair. I mean, when I went to the barber shop, the boss, Ambrose was my boss at the moment. Ambrose wanted to fire me. He said, you probably gave him a shop a bad name. So Papa was the lead barber, the captain of the shop. Papa say, Ambrose, I'm going to be honest to you. This little man coming here early every day. He opening the shop. He doing us a favor. He coming in even though he can't really cut us. But he's early every day. And if you let him go, I go in with him.
Wow.
I gone. I was like, I don't know why Papa do that because Papa like can't cut no hair, but he pull his word in the way for me.
Yeah.
Like
He saw something and he believed in you, man.
and he believe in me, bro.
Yeah.
And that's why every time I see him, the man, I give the man a jacket, because the man, the man pull me on,
Shout out to Papo.
yeah, he pull me on. So that was
So center line cuts was
head start.
the head start of the barbering experience, and then from there on,
From there on, I get gold. I get gold. Then Rashidi come for me. I think Rashidi from he said, Renny, I have a pop for you. I have a barber shop. I have a spot for you. And it was the best thing that ever happened to me because he introduced me to a whole other world.
yeah.
Like this, it was a barbershop named All-Star Barbershop in Plaza. This was like amazing barbershop. This was the D shop.
Yeah, man. Who don't remember that barber shop, man? With the con la mesa de billar, the
Pool
pool
table, all the
table.
jerseys,
Yeah,
everything for
man.
thing. It was a
Pocholo with the
celebrity
long
barbershop.
hair.
Yeah.
You check? Like, that was the days.
Well, Pocholo wasn't working with me in
Well,
All-Star yet.
but you know what I mean.
Yeah,
He was
yeah,
still
he
there.
was there after. But it was me, Delani, Joey, and Dennis.
Dennis.
That's what started. Dennis is a planner too. So we walked there, and then some of them are gone, and then Rashidi sell away to Tuna and Shireen. Then they switch the name to Platinum Styles. Then Tuna and them, after a while, they sell it to Deborah, and then they switch to Styles of Distinction. So when it was with Shireen and Tuna at Platinum Stairs, that's when they bring Pacholo. Pacholo came. Pacholo was like, Renny, me ain't really walk in. I said, Pacholo, he's my brother. That's my brother.
Yeah.
He like, Renny, me ain't walk in. I said, my son, I need help, Pacholo. Come on, walk by me, man. He are working in West. I think with Joe. And that's barber shop, he always had, Pacholo always had his own shop.
Yeah.
Pocholo cut him from time he taught him. From time he know him, Pocholo cut him. Pocholo had a shop behind the house. Pocholo had a shop in Flamboyant.
Yeah.
Pocholo had a shop. Every place here, this boy always got his own shop. He don't need to work for nobody. He didn't need a pedal. What I think with here is working by yourself to be a little boring sometimes.
Yeah.
So I think more the unity and the people, me cracking jokes, he better.
Yeah, the vibes.
The vibes, you know what I'm saying? He better that than just working by himself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm playing? So that was that. And I tell you one day, Pocholo need help, come barber shop, man. Come go and work with me in Platinum Style. And he come, my son, and that was a blessing too because he taken on a load that I needed off my back too. And he make the game like good. Because this man is a professional, somebody I look up to.
Yeah.
I know he working beside me. And then this man used to tell me, Renny, cut my hair now. Bro, I used to be trembling still to cut this man hair because this is, even though he's my brother-in-law and me and he good, this man is a barber, amazing barber, bro. This man is a barber that he been so way ahead of me. I know he asking me to cut his hair. And it's like, he's sitting in my chair waiting for me to cut this man. And I said, okay. But I used to take my time, tremble, cut the hair, and after a while I get so accustomed to cutting it, But he
Shout outs to Pocholo, man.
Yeah.
He influenced a lot of people like from Calito and like Renny. This guy has been there y siempre es calladito el tipo,
Yeah.
no le gusta mucho el buruleo, pero Pocholo, cabrón, te veo. Shout outs to you.
No, man, el tipo ha crecido, pero Pocholo, I have watched a man grow. Pocholo never used to talk, Pocholo never used to, no, Pocholo going to seminars, no, Pocholo could dye hair, he could style. He always been an artist.
Yeah, man.
This man could draw for days, this man is an artist, this man could cut him up. I've seen him grow in the game. And I think it's because he's surrounded himself around us.
Yeah.
So his confidence is like overboard now. No, this man just went to this man just take a plane and gone things to Arizona or someplace or Vegas. This man went Vegas to. This man going anywhere now.
Yeah.
By himself, he don't care.
Yeah.
So I respect in the game. From
Yeah,
one.
man. So shout outs to Pocholo, you getting your flowers, and if you don't know how big of an influence you had on everyone, I hope you now know and keep it up, man. Your ass is a beast.
No, I don't give jacket. I don't give jacket.
Always.
And growing up, I look up to barbers. I look up to Papo. Mira, Papo is one.
Yeah.
Pocholo, Andy, Dennis. These man, I look up to Jody.
Yeah, man, Jody.
And I respect Calito now.
Oh, yeah, man. Calito
But
walk his way.
Calito will come and then he start after me.
Yeah.
But Jody them start now. My brother is Joey. Joey, he's always been a brother to me because he started a little right before me and he flies straight. And he was a determined person, a person that keep. So I was like, in a way, I want to be like he. I want to fly straight like he. And up to this day, me and this man got a good relationship, bro.
Amen,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? And I respect all the barbers of St.Croix, all of them. I love all of them. I respect them. I will go to the shop and spend time and crack jokes with them, but I just respect the craft.
Yeah, me too. Before, as a child, you don't really think of much of it. But as you grow up and you see this thing, like one thing I don't think on is, man, these guys will be standing behind a chair basically all day, every day. I don't think people even consider that because we don't just show up to sit down for our appointment. But we don't think, like, man, this person probably just got like 12 other people. And we right here still 7 o'clock in the night. We taking it for granted at 7 o'clock in the night. But they'd probably been there since 7 in the morning. So the determination, the craftsmanship, the just giving up the whole day. Sometimes that I've seen people sacrifice not eating. Like just skipping a lunch, skipping a meal to satisfy the customer so that they can make ends meet. So is impressive what the barbers do. I think se nos pasa a veces a las personas sometimes. So when you see a barber, make sure you deal with he correct, man.
Some a majority of the people they consider us barbers as them barbers. Our road bigger than barbers, bro.
Yeah, I was telling
Because
Carlito.
we have different moods and different energies that come to our shop. Some people will be depressed. Some people got problem. Like you come to the barber shop, bro, it's more like a therapy, a man cave, where you can come and talk how you feel. And I can relate to how you feel because maybe I went through what you went through. So in just I hear because sometimes you continue here, say, man, Renny, me feeling good today, man. Man, let's say, listen to me, bro. Just go to the corner and buy she have flowers, bro. Maybe she just want flowers. Or maybe she just want this. Or maybe you freaking up. Or maybe she in the one for you. Because sometimes in us the problem. Sometimes you might be the right one, but just you don't have the right partner because someone would go by looks. She look good, I look good, and we go together. But then when you realize you're not compatible because you go to a house and you don't like loud music, she like loud music.
Everything different.
You're a Pentecostal, she's a
70.
7 day. You like this, she don't like that. I'm saying it's just chaos. All what I like is just have attraction for each other. But it happened to me in my marriage, bro. My mother don't open certain windows. Like all the windows don't open. The first day at school, I said, "What's your teacher? You could beat my daughter, you know." My wife said, "You don't put your hand on my daughter. You call me, you know." So we don't know because we never compare and contrast us. You know, we just we just go with the flow.
Yeah. As
I'm
like
saying?
what you say, attraction. But so cutting the hair over there and now was platinum style as far as that's why I could remember with the Pocholos and the Joe.
Joe worked with us.
Joe, right? Joe was there, right?
Yeah, man.
Joe was there, and then the famous pool table. How does one now go from transitioning from working from somebody
To our own place.
to working for yourself, and not only that, having employees under you as well?
Man, it was just like I tell you again, man. Everything to be God, bro. God's timing.
Amen.
Timing is everything, bro. It was God's timing. Jody called me and they said, Renny, because I was kind of the soul of the captain of Style of Distinction, which is Plaza Barbershop. I was the captain, so the woman didn't know much about barbering. But she trusts me enough. They're going to bring the right people in to her.
Correct. Good.
So Jody said, man, Renny, I live in West Salon. I think I'm going to close down. I'll come and walk by you. Not knowing that prior to that, like couple days before, Pocholo Uncle Soling keep coming to us, Renny. You and Pocholo have my friend have a place up there. You know, which is Caribbean Cut now. She gonna rent a little spot, bro. It's a little place you can start a barber shop. I was comfortable, Pocholo was comfortable. Pocholo didn't really care either because Pocholo still get his shop in Flamboyant. So we were just comfortable. But I wanted where I was like better, fix up. So I was telling the boss, I said, Deborah, we need to fix the place. Deborah was comfortable. To all we were comfortable, that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't she was this, she was a great boss.
Yeah.
And I love Deborah to death. That's like my next mother. But as a barber, you want like your place a little more fixed up, but she worried about her salon, she really worried about her barbershop, It just she made a business with the barbershop. So I guess I saw opportunity when Pocholo Uncle came again with the keys. Say, man, tell her I'm bring the keys, man. We want to see what's going on up there. So when I went to see the place, it's like I said, Jody, if you can come here, you can come, but I have a little spot up there that I think we're going to open a shop up there. We don't talk to Pocholo, I think we're going. But Jody said, watch out, go. Because I got all my stuff, I'm just take all my stuff and put it in a shop. And he is determined. He ain't gonna stop until that's he. So that's exactly what took place. So Jody take all his stuff and start working there. It was supposed to be me, Jody, originally.
The
Me,
original.
Jody, Pocholo, and Calito. For some reason, when that happened, that transaction happened, Calito left the island.
Mm-hmm.
The check said I kind of like exclude you out. They were a little more than that, but kind of exclude you out because me, Jody, I don't put his stuff. Me and Pocholo went half and everything. And because we said, Jody, you don't put your stuff. Me, no, like you put chino, nothing else because you bring station and chairs.
Yeah.
So we can just pull all the paint, whatever need left back, that's me and Pocholo bill. And Calito leave, yeah, leave. So me and Pocholo end up dealing with that. So that's how. And I like it that way too because then there have been three owners and then we're going to equally push to make this business grow.
Yeah.
So ain't nobody gonna feel it. They're working for Pocholo, they're working for Jody, they're working for Renny. Now all of us big man, we're gonna make it grow. And that's where it was. Jody start, he don't start, he start
Mr.
working.
Bookings, Mr. Booking. I
Yeah,
remember my boy with his book, taking on his appointments. Jody was always on it.
Yeah.
In a little corner.
He
That was his thing.
He start, his son working in the barber shop. So I was working plaza still. This man don't open the barber shop Caribbean Cuts. Before I even went and work, the shop opened 2 weeks ago. So he gonna be paying rent here and up there. I said, this man, terrible, but I happy at the same time.
Combination.
You know what I'm saying? I was still happy. And up to this day, bro, we got Caribbean Cuts going maybe on 13 years. And remember, Caribbean Cuts have been a blessing because we ain't just a barber shop, but we don't go around St.Croix showing love.
Yep. That's
We
what
have
the next
employed, what's right now, we got out of 10 employees. You know what I'm saying? Like 10 of them. We have barbers have come there with no skills and leave
step. Yep.
with skills. We watch them grow. We don't go around St. Croix growing free cut from the smallest entity to the biggest. You know what I'm saying? We have been to, you name it, we've been to every school, every high school. We've been to elderly homes, high school, UVI. We went to a hangar in the airport. We have been gas stations. We have blessed the military, the army, National Guard. I mean, we could go waterfront, boardwalk,
Yeah. The homeless.
the homeless. We have done. We do a trunk or treat.
Like Alcel.
We have been in jail. Yeah, we could just keep going on. We do a barbecue. We collaborate and do toy drives.
Yep.
Caribbean Cuts, we have done a lot, bro.
Yep.
We just don't like to broadcast everything, because sometimes people, I don't want nobody to feel it all. But we don't. Once when people that need us, we there for them.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. And the Vieques consortium have been a blessing too. As my boy Honest, he got my back and he have been there supporting Caribbean Cuts from day one, bro.
Yep. Definitely gave y'all that exposure as well. But to be fair, you got exposure no matter what because of the heart and como dice, la humildad que ustedes hicieron.
Sí.
The word would have still gotten out and y'all would have still been doing what y'all been doing. The trunk or treat thing, I got to experience it this year.
Yeah.
I went and I checked you out. My boy was dressed up as Scooby-Doo. I mean, not Scooby-Doo, Fred Flintstone, my bad. Fred Flintstone up there, chefing it out. Yeah. And it was my first time ever experiencing it. And I was blown away by how the community got together to give away free stuff for those who probably might not have had the chance to get that experience, So shout outs to everybody who did that because I was like, yo, this is pretty cool. We had firefighters, they had bouncies, like it was a lot of stuff.
What happened is that the idea to start in the barber shop right there, and then I have Glenn from the police department, Glenn Drake from 195. He would blow things out of proportion. I said, Glenn, I think I'm going to do a little trunk or treat. I think this is going to be, we had cashless involved, and cashless. Shout out to them too because these are big supporters. They always helping out. They don't never say no. So it was we, Castless, and the police department. And Glenn would just blow everything out of proportion. He would just go big. The thing could be this small. He gonna just No, we gotta do this. So we don't let you out sometimes and it'll be great and it just, and in life we need people like that, sometimes we don't think a little small, but
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
he don't
Bigger
think like
picture.
that. Yeah, he don't go to the bigger picture one time.
And it looked very well, and it was
Yeah.
very nice how for the little time that I was over there, it was pretty awesome. Next year, look forward to that. It was pretty cool. They also do the barbecue, right?
Yeah, we do the barbecue, man. The barbecue, yeah. We don't do 4 years of the barbecue. It have been a blessing to all the barbers. We really want all the barbers them to come out and bring out a grill, and it's like giving back to your shop.
Yeah, yeah.
You bring your customers and you grill and you enjoy your customers like a fun day, like a picnic, like. But sometimes it just be us, Joey always there. We got a couple of barbers that come through, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
we like to
man.
see
Wanted to expand
everybody.
more.
Yeah, I want
Wanted to
all the barbers
expand.
them to come
To
out.
be fair, when I went with the last one, oh, we're fresh. Like, was a lot of food. Like that man is like it's food. Like
Yeah,
it's
man.
food.
A lot of food, a lot of food.
And
Free.
it's good to and it's free. Like you don't pay an entrance, you don't pay nothing. It's free of charge. And like how we say, it's a give back to the customers for everyone for the support. And I think again, these are things that these guys have done. And I think the reason why, right, y'all hear all the stuff that he have done is probably and most likely due to how he was raised and how he came about. Not having a lot, being able to now have and be able to provide to those that's in his same
That's
footsteps.
exactly. Yep.
So that's a blessing, and your life comes full circle. So this is why I talk about the importance.
So, mate, it's funny because you said that, you just bring me back, right? That Christmas time, right? Growing up with my mom, she'll put up a Christmas tree. So, I said, Mommy, why you keep putting up this Christmas tree? You know you don't got no gifts under that Christmas tree. Every time I watch the tree, you just see the wall. I said, Mommy, so just instead of to say that, we got toy drive too with the same people living on the trunk or treat, which is Glen people with the staff with the police department. We join with them, they join with us, and we give out 1,000 gifts this past Christmas, you know what I'm
Look
saying?
at that.
I was Santa Claus, we had the Grinch come out to me, and we got 1,000 gifts.
1,000.
I could never imagine giving out 1,000 gifts. I never even had, in growing up, gifts in my mother's house, that never happened. My mother will go Kmart and do a layaway. I don't even know what's a layaway. It's an old word, man. If I know about layaway, you go to a store and you put everything, you want to pick up everything and you put it down whole. And you slowly pay for it until you can afford to pay the whole thing. So my mother did plenty layaways, you know what I'm saying? So, but she always had us up to date, So we didn't really need much because we pretty sure had everything just half season,
Yeah.
You never, remember that human machine killed me.
So but you're still gay.
Christmas time will come, right? And the panel will say, Renny, so you go for Christmas. So I'll tell them, man, I got a bad car inside, man. This is what kind of car you got? I said, I got a Phantom. They must say, will we see it? I said, no, it's charging. But the Phantom don't get away. He ain't get it.
Ain't here yet.
So them man will say, well, when you going to bring it out? They say, I'm going to bring it out later on. When you charge, you need about 2 hours to charge. Because this thing, it'll ready for a long time, but when it's dead, it's dead. So then 2 hours will go by or 3 hours, and they will come back and say, man, what? I said, man, I just had it out.
I don't miss it.
I don't miss it.
It dead. You got to charge again.
But the truth is, he had no damn Phantom. He had no car. He was just, it was coming.
No, era un fantasma.
The Phantom.
You can't see it.
Yeah, you can't see it. But I know I'm going to get it sometime next month. But not now.
Oh, man.
Check maybe January, but not Christmas time. That day, way. And I was all right. I understood because that was a bigger one. I understood. The second, Renny went out and worked from 13 years old. You know what I'm saying? I went and bag and so on. I got my first job maybe by Ollie's at 15. Then I left Ollie's after 2 years or a year, and I went and worked American Tool Supply. When I was like 17, I used to leave school to go and work 3 to 11 to go back to school the next morning. But now I make a little money, I get my little car.
And you were a pretty boy.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Then I
you
come
were
up
a
with
real
boy.
pretty boy.
So your boy buying what he need now, plus I blessing my brothers and sisters now, my mom, you know what I'm saying? Building ain't cut no more. Because your boy walking now. And my little family is my priority. You know what I'm saying? So, and you know, like, I don't know about families now, man, but families then, like, I consider myself old school because I wanted to do these things. Like, when I get paid, I want to bless my sister, I want to buy my brother something, I want them to look good. So I don't know how families is now, but when I was at work, my money I could have spent it on my brothers and sisters or my mom, and I feel real good about it. It's like a big man thing, you know, like
Yes.
as a big brother.
That's how it is.
So
Taking care of the family, like his goals are.
and my mother I always right sure I have three brothers underneath me, which is my brother and my two sisters. My sister was the older one and I lead by example. My mother always like, you need to respect your brother. Like I was the man of the house. My mother always make that there was like a law. You respect me and my brother never had no fight and them thing. Me and he never really verbally abused each other. He respect me like he knew his place. My sister them know their place. They won't cut but after me they won't. And I don't treat them like that either. Up to this day, I don't get along with my siblings. I love them to death. They know this. They know they got me. They may follow to each other and they may argue there and there, but when they come to me, I don't tell them, hey, I love all the same. My mother makes sure they had the respect for me.
Nice.
So, because I lead by example, and my mother said all what I used to do. Like, it wasn't just this brother, no. I make sure I went to school, I finished, I graduated, I went to college, and I look out for these kids, and I look out for my brother. Like, I love them, you know what I'm saying? My little sister call me dad. Sometimes she was daddy, like, because of how I bless her, growing up.
Make sure they was taken care of, and they gonna remember that. And then now they gonna pass those same thing now to their kids, and they gonna make sure their kids are taken care of just as.
Yeah,
he was
man.
able
I
to
mean,
bless
I'm not
them.
for a figure. One thing that impacted me at time too was my little brother got a job, Brian. He got a job in Pueblo, and the people on some Pueblo had a Pueblo in Sonny Hills. Right there with Chums there, I think it was,
Woolworth
no,
or
no,
down
no,
there?
Woolworth more came out.
Yeah.
But Pueblo was right there with that place there, Office Max. That was Pueblo.
Okay.
So I don't know what happened. I went to pick up my brother Sonny Hills today to pick him up from work, and I saw him in Pueblo mopping the floor. And it break my heart. I couldn't like watch this man mop that floor. I tell the partner, you need to quit this job. He said, well, why you want to just, no, I can't take you mopping the floor and I gonna take care of you, man. He said, well, no, I want my job. I need to work. I just, I don't know, something happened that day that it bothered me to see.
Yeah, it trigger you.
Yeah, it triggered me. I couldn't stand seeing my brother mop that floor that day, man. It was just like, I cry and all. Things come my eyes and I don't know why it just bothered me so much.
But because you were working hard to make sure I didn't need to do that, and I guess by you seeing them do that,
Yeah, you
like
know, I feel like I'd rather do that.
confused.
Yeah, I'd rather be the one mapping than him.
Yeah.
I just don't know how much love I had for them, for my brother. And listen to me, my mother never worked, My mother worked little jobs there and then. My mother never worked a steady job. But she met 5 entrepreneurs. My older brother, the drive truck. I do cut here. Brian is an electrician.
Yeah.
My sister will do, she will do like how short them, the little, we call them again,
Embroideries.
embroidery, and then my other sister will do lashes for herself. So I want to know how a woman, right? Never work, never nothing, never finish school, never. She make 5 entrepreneurs, 5 of them. All of it work for herself.
Again, the experiences that you guys passed through. Like I don't see. Okay, let me talk about this real quick. Cause I don't see people, right? Que su papa, like they don't have it. Like you grow up with that spoon in your mouth.
Yeah.
And they does all of a sudden you have that expectation that well they're gonna carry on this and they're gonna make it as well, and all of a sudden they don't. It'll be a weird thing for us to understand because we that looking on this side like we wish we was in those shoes. And those people just give up such great opportunities that they don't know that they probably know now. I don't know what it is, but they don't take it for granted.
Yeah.
And people are passed through things, real things. When they have an opportunity, we know we not to got to take that for granted. We know we got headlock this thing and hold this bad boy. So it's crazy the differences in
It,
determination in people and the will is all behind the story of a person.
it have times when I have things, as a person, right? I care for my family. I care for my friends. I care for my business. I care for. But when it comes to certain things, I really don't. Nothing don't really bother me. Like I buy a brand new slingshot, right? I have this little slingshot I buy. I was bored. So I said, man, I was working, I built my house, I was working, I was doing this. I need to have some kind of fun. So I like this slingshot, so I bought it. Brand new, 0 miles. From Panama, miles of the cut. So then, my partner them in the box, I really want to ride, man. Go ahead. Experience by experience.
Mm-hmm.
And experience, and all of them to take ride.
Yeah.
And at times people will be like, man, I mean, you always learning your things, you always. But it don't bother me. Because to me, one day gonna go and all them things gonna stay, bro.
Yeah.
You remember when you grew up in the block and a partner had a brand new bike, like a little mini bike or something, but you can't afford it.
Mm-hmm.
But you wish you had a little ride, at least you got a little ride and partner acting. Well, when I get things, I feel like, let's take a ride and feel how we feel, man. Get out the system. Sometimes them boys ride that thing so much they don't even care for it no more.
Yeah.
They out the system already. And they don't bother me. I like to see people happy. Like in my house, I like to cook. I always cooking. So when I cook, sometimes I don't even eat. I just want to see my family eat. I want to see my kids. What are they? What good, man? I don't watch people eat and I get happy. I grill and watch people eat and I get happy. I don't know why I cut like this, but this is just how it is.
That's a good feature to have, man. Me and Kalito were talking about that in the last episode. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's crazy. But some people don't like to see others do better than themselves, right? Unfortunately, I don't know why that to be the case, but like how I could tell from Cliff Time, that ain't the case with most of us. Like if you doing, it sucks to do things and see others not do things. Like in my case, like if I doing good, I want to see everybody doing good.
Yeah,
Like
man.
because what good it is that you do good and no, but like it bring them up as well. So one thing I do give you your flowers for is that you just do that. You let everyone experience this. See how that tastes just now? Because you said with a slingshot. Now y'all see how hard I walk. Y'all see what I've been through. Y'all heard now. Y'all heard my story. Now y'all probably could familiarize yourself a lot more. Hey, one day you open up your own shop. You got your own people. When you go in Caribbean cuts, you seeing Arabs, you seeing Santos, you seeing white, black, you see Papa, you seeing all kind of different people. Is like
Divorce, yeah.
is a
Divorce.
huge diversity, and it's because like how we said, we don't feel at home. That's like home. If even if you don't need a shape up, you could pass there, sit down, talk a little crap, and then chew, head back up the road.
I have meet man every barber that come there and walk, excluding Pocholo, I've seen them grow. Remember Brandon came to me, Brandon.
Oh man, Brandon.
Brandon is one of us. Remember all these people, and then the next thing with Caribbean Cuts. It's funny with how we build this shop because every one of us it was from the same exact hood.
Yeah, yeah.
You understand? It was me, Pocholo, Calito, Jory, Brandon. All of us from the same hood. Cruziano, same hood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So Brandon came, I said, Brandon, come on, but I'm gonna cut a lot of things in my house, I do a lot of I said, it's different when you're in a barber shop. He said, man, trust me, I could do this, I could handle this. The first week that boy walked in the barber shop and he realized how much work he had to do, he cried. He said, oh, my back hurting, I can't believe this. Cause all of them to think it's easy. But when they get the pressure now, when the back is too hot, cause they never been through it, so they don't know. They think they know, everybody. Every time, yeah, man, I know, man, I can do this. You never really do it, but you think you could do it because You see me, they say, hey, man, I can do it, man. But when you really do it now, you realize, wow, I just want to be a son of all day and don't complain, don't eat, don't back, don't hurt. And when you, and after this, you remember Renny, the first week I worked, I ball. But Brandon have come up. My son, best eyebrow technician I have ever seen.
Yeah, man. My boy see I always book for eyebrows. My boy, I think I was just there last week. I make a comment that I think I said I doing right now. He's doing more eyebrows than haircuts.
He don't cut no hair. Brandon, if Brandon cut 3 head in a day, it's a lot. Brandon is strictly eyebrows.
Yeah, man.
You know, strictly
It's
eyebrows.
good to see how again coming from Harvey in that shop, making a name for himself as well out
You
there.
make them entrepreneurs. You make them professional,
Yes,
bro.
and you make them confident on the skills.
Because you can understand, right? People believe it's easy to run a business, you know. Easy, bro. Can you bring these men from a hood, and then you got to show these men how to talk to people, how to, you know, they got to smell, they got to look. It's a way,
Yeah,
but at times they will come and they will watch and they'll mimic. And right now, like all these guys are professional, bro.
yeah, man.
Professionals. They haircut have. Our youngest barber is our youngest. One of our youngest is Javier. Javier probably got like 6 years. He and Vaughan, they got like 5 or 6 years cutting here, and these men on a level where everybody in the shop right now.
Yeah, man. Shout out the little cuz, Alexi. Doing good, man.
Yeah, man.
So the whole experience from child to success, I want y'all to listen to it closely. Wasn't all beautiful like how we started off in the beginning, like how I tell y'all, we to see the face, like how we say you to see this slingshot. Everybody know that Rainy. You just hey, you wanna ride in a slingshot, just go ahead and take it. But where that come from? There's always a core, right? And I think tonight we sat down here and we explored de donde salió eso. Where did that come from? And I have a story that my grandmother had told me when I was young, right? Because similar to you, I always wanted stuff, and my grandmother en Vieques no tenía mucho, so we couldn't get much. And I remember it was Christmas, and I had this thing, and I wanted a toy, and my grandmother sat me down, and she said, in Spanish, she was like, your dad at time around your age wanted drums, really bad. He really wanted drums, and your grandfather went out and got him the drums. And his friend that lived up the road wanted drums, but they couldn't afford the drums. My father went unboxed with the drums, and again goosebumps, went and gave the boy the drum set. And that changed my mindset
Wow.
totally.
Yeah.
Instantly as a child. I said, wait, my dad just, you want something so bad and you just went and give it to somebody else? Like, and I sat there and I asked my grandmother so much questions as to why, like why? You young. I was young. I was 8, 9. But that story impacted me so much that I just keep that with me today. And this is why stuff like I tell her, we got the next house up there. Anytime you want, the keys are there.
Yeah.
Like Calito come down, the keys are there. Anybody, hey, that we was blessed to do that. And if you need a roof on your head, call me. I got a next house that ain't doing nothing. We will sit you there and you could sleep there. Need a care? No problem. Like I feel like we were put in these positions to be able to bless others. And I wish the world would revolve a lot more like that sometimes. Like
Yeah, man. And it's the truth, bro. It's the truth. The amount of times people don't call our shop all the time. Really, we need matter of fact. We just had the barber competition, and they give me a plaque. They give us a plaque for all the good stuff we don't do. They're like, man, really want to give this plaque because Caribbean cuts have been a blessing, bro.
have to be a
Like every time we
recognition.
call, you always say, yeah, like there's never a no. And if you don't, you gonna make it happen. So and that's all about it, bro. Because we born rich. Nobody ain't born rich.
Not wrong, yeah.
But if we gonna stay together, I'm gonna help out each other. And you know what? Here it is. I'm gonna say something, right? And I'm gonna say this because I believe in what I'm gonna say now. St. Croix a lot of businesses. A lot of businesses. If every business will give out their business and help all like, we don't give out free cuts. I get many people learn from EPACs. I tell EPACs that they say, Joey, one day when you don't start and pop a pretty sign in the magical, estate profit. Pretty.
Ya como en Vieques, como lo hacen
Just,
así con
just pretty. Just donate
Santo.
it.
Yeah.
Donate it. Estate profit. For a year, you donate that one for a year.
It's a tax write-off.
Just put it tax rate off. You put your name, Joey EPACs. You put it right there with the mail. We know that road to split. Put a pretty thing there. Estate profit. That's 1 year. You go say farm and you put a next one, say farm. The next year. Every year you do one. 20 years go by. Your legacy all over St. Croix, bro. People gonna know who you is because you stand for something. And not only them, you got more businesses that could do it. If every business will come out and give out something every year, we'll be blessed, bro.
I understand what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like a
Yeah,
chain,
yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah. It could
Think
have
about
a
it.
reaction into the positive.
Yeah.
Like what you just said, we don't see it. Yo lo veo en Vieques, right? En Vieques hay gente que va a La Praja, a Montesanto.
See, bien lindo, you know what I'm saying?
And they'll do these things very nice. And I never thought on the business that you just said, you know what, that's an easy tax write-off, a donation to the government. Here you guys go. And you make the place look nice. We just sometimes probably put too much, hey, the government need to do this. But we could do it ourselves as well, you know, thinking on it. Not everything, but we could do something as well. Go ahead.
The government, we can't wait on them. I mean, want to get into the government
God,
because
I should I know not to even set
I
out
don't want
order
to get
right
into the
there.
government. I anti the government right now. The government, I don't know what's wrong with them. I don't know if they don't like the island enough. Because if I was a governor or any part in any position that I can do for St. Croix, brother, I'm proud to be a Crucian. And I'm on Vieques and I love this place. This is my home. I would do anything for this place here, bro. If I was a governor, I want them little islands. I've been saying kids, them on island clean and nice. No stoplight, them man got roundabouts, no. And them are living away U.S. Virgin Islands. Billions of dollars passing through here. And this is what we live in, like a third world country. Yo, I don't want to get into this. Real talk. We just keep
We're gonna do another podcast. I soon gonna do a live. Soon we're gonna do a live, right? So get ready for it. Soon it's gonna be a live and he's gonna be on the live. So we're gonna have a lot to do it, but
yeah, I love St. Croix.
soon. That's later in the future. But back to focusing on here because we're gonna close out in a little bit. It's just I'm glad that you came here and said this story that you said. It's not easy growing up the way that you grew up. I tell the last guest I was talking to, I said each person will have our experience.
Yeah.
Right? Some might be darker, some might be harder, some might be a little lighter than the others, but still there will be experiences that will mark you and that will change you as a person, right?
Yeah,
I feel that in that point in time is what you choose to do with it. It'll either change you to the good or it'll change you to the bad. And only you could make that decision. I bring in people on here so that you can see that they made good decisions in life. And the successes, everybody knows Caribbean cuts. You know?
Yeah.
Everybody knows Renny, everybody knows Pocholo, and the people like us that been here from the OG days that was on the other side. We know, man, even like Roy was here, Jody,
Roy,
they had so much different other
Harry.
people.
Man, I want to thank all my customers. I want to thank all the supporters of Caribbean Cuts. And my legacy and my time, man, and everybody, man. The whole Virgin Islands, the whole of St. Croix, man, because at the point, you know, I meet almost everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We don't talk to people on a daily basis, and those that don't know me, they're welcome to my business anytime. I want to thank Jacko, you know what I'm saying? Cameraman. I want to thank you, especially Jacko, because this is something that you want to do. We talk about this from before it happened.
Man, you remember we did a podcast in your barber shop?
We did a podcast in the barber shop already. We don't have this from the mind from land.
Yeah.
So, and I need people like you, because at times I say things, but I'm not an octopus.
Yeah.
I don't have, but the people like you that gonna make it happen for real.
Yeah, man.
And you use a pillar in the industry too. In St. Croix, the pillar is one of them strong people, and the people know you, they love you. So you talk, and people gonna hear you. You know what I'm saying? Because you have a voice.
Yeah.
And sometimes you need to have a voice, bro. Because that's how we get in this world is like what is our balls and our voice. And if you
Correct.
can't let it out, well then what you here for?
Man. I just want to say I don't know exactly what it is for sure that I doing, but I know we're doing something and it's going so far the right way. Thanks to everybody that support all the content. And I didn't, we always talk about the podcast, but I
Yeah.
didn't think it would have been like how so far it going so quick. Like I didn't think it would have been going like this.
Next thing I'm gonna tell you too, before, 'cause I don't want to cut you. You know I like talking a lot. Everybody know. I know the comments gonna be ready to let a man talk. I like to talk. Okay? People say I talk a lot. People say that on Facebook. People say, hey, listen to me. They had a Facebook. Somebody put on Facebook and said I talk a lot. Let me rephrase that. Let me play. I know something. I you lucky. I didn't find my kindergarten to at least 6th grade report cards. Because that's all they say, constantly talking, excessive talking.
All the comments.
Yeah, that's been me. It's me. That's me. I like to talk. And I have a voice, and I'm going to lay it out. But the real thing is, the man, excluding all the jokes and everything, we had the idea. You bring it forward. God put partner in your way.
Devin, yes,
Like I tell you, God don't make things happen. Don't think this just happen because, yeah, Jaco, no.
No. I remember when I call and I tell you, look what God do.
God make this happen, bro. He didn't have to be in this position to hear you, to see what you're doing, to let He extend His hand to you. Because everything that work accordingly, bro. Is the order. God is a God of order, bro. And you can see work. This is His work.
Yeah.
And this is going to be a success because if we move in it and it's happening, it's because God have a purpose with this.
Amen, man. Well, hey, I want to thank each and every one of you guys. Renny, I thank you so much for sharing this story. And I think everyone in here, especially the first part of what you said, gonna leave them watching you in a whole different aspect because, again, they don't watch you like the charlatan, but they don't watch you as the person who passed through what all we just talked about.
Man. No, I see, I went through so much and now I can laugh.
Oh, yeah. I was telling Kalita.
When you go through a lot, bro, you can laugh. And listen to me, I don't laugh at times, the time I don't laugh. I mean, the next thing, before we close, I remember building my house. I remember saying, man, I want to build this house for my family, whatever. I remember the day I moved in my house, it was just me alone. So sometimes you start things thinking it's going to be a way, but and back your boy crying again because it's just an echo in the house, me alone. Because my kids, I went to the States to the mom, and it's just me in a big house by myself.
Big house.
And then it's a back, your boy had to cry again, but sometimes it's about time to laugh, bro. It's about time. God knows what to do.
Yeah.
And you just got to enjoy life, bro, as it comes, you know what I'm saying? And start to just hit them home run, just keep hitting. Because you got to aim for the fence.
All day.
You need to aim for the fence. You go aim high, you know what I'm saying? And that's what to do. If we're going to do that, we do it for real. If we're going to do that, we do it for real. You know, positive all the way. Me, I want to stop for no negativity. I don't want no negative energy around me. I don't like it. If I feel your vibes and your vibes a little off, I don't want you around me, bro. Because I'm on a whole other level, and I want to keep moving forward, you know what I'm saying?
That's all we want to do. Hey, be better as human beings and keep on doing good so that we can keep on providing and giving on for everything else.
I could see this growing, Jack. I could see this growing.
Yeah, man. Hey, I want to thank you again for coming and thank each and every one of you guys for liking, sharing, subscribing. You don't know, shout outs to Devin in the back doing his thing. A blessing from
Big up.
above. And we'll catch y'all in the next episode. God bless.
Esta noche, baby, te quiero pa' mí. Baby, te quiero sentir. Tú dime si tú estás pa' mí. Pa' mí, pa' mí. Baby, te quiero pa' mí. Baby, te quiero sentir. Tú dime si tú estás pa' mí. Estás pa' mí. Esta noche. From the VI, from the VI, 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 from the VI to the world. Blow. Yes. Oye, dímelo Jota. The Movie Maker. La Pauta Records.